Hello and welcome to another video. I just wanted to hop on and update you on my three little tiny alocasias I got beginning of December. I did a haul about them with some other bits and pieces I bought over November and December, which I will link up here if you are interested. But yeah, so I got them around the 10th of December. And we're now the 16th of February. So I just wanted to give you a little update and show you how I'm getting on. I don't have very many alocasia at all. I have an alocasia mitchelletziana, which is actually doing quite well, thankfully. I've just bought an alocasia regal shield, which I'm super excited about. And then I have these three, so I do not have very many. Oh, that's okay. I do have a corm, which is doing nothing, so that doesn't really count. So I'm quite new to alocasia. I don't have them in semi-hydro. I've got them in a soil mix. I hear lots of good things about semi-hydro. I'm not ready to commit to having like a whole other situation on my hands. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I've got my soil and I've got space for my soil, and I'm in like a system with mixing it up and where I keep it, and I don't have the brain space right now to take on another thing. So it's always working well. I'm sticking with soil unless I start having like a real issue. I'm just gonna stick with soil. I do like experimenting, so I'm not saying I'm not going to try semi-hydro, but at the moment I'm just going to stick with what I know, and it seems to be going well. So I will stop yabbering on and I will show you the first plant. I will go kind of like worst to best, if you see what I mean. Like, none of them are that bad, but so this one is the black velvet alocasia. So I can't remember how many leaves it came with. It might have had 3, or it might have only had 2. I'm not sure. And I did start to worry about this one. These all need water, by the way. If you can see them, then I'm aware that actually that one doesn't, but these two need water, so I will be doing that next. Sorry, my phone was ringing, so I can't remember where I got to, but yeah, I think it was either 2 or 3 leaves that I had when I got it. And then it started pushing out something, which you can see down there has gone crispy. So I was panicking. I was like, oh, it's putting out a new leaf and it's gone crispy. But actually, I think that was just like, do you know what? It might have been a new leaf. I think it possibly was. But then very, very quickly afterwards, it started pushing out another one. So I'm not panicking. It's actually doing really, really well. So that is the first little update. I do need to clean the leaves off. They've got some like hard watermarks, which I should probably do. I'll mix up some like lemon and water and get that wiped off. But yes, not too shabby for like my first alocasia attempt. So if you didn't watch that video, I'll just recap. I basically said on there that these were, I think they were $4.99 each. I got 3 of them. And I just thought I'd give alocasia a go for $4.99 each. I just thought they're going to be like my practice ones. I do really like all of them, and I really would like to have them in my collection, but I thought they would just be good ones to experiment with. And I quite often find that smaller plants are more adaptable, or I don't know if that's true, but they just like, I don't know, I just find them slightly easier rather than getting like a really big plant and then it having to acclimate and then like all of its leaves dropping. It's just easier to do it on a smaller scale. So that was the plan with these, and yeah, seems to be going well at the moment. So number 1. Second one, also I forgot to say they actually didn't have names on them, so I'm just guessing what they are. So I'm assuming that's black velvet. I don't know what this is. I did guess what I thought it was in that original haul. But yeah, I don't know what it is. This leaf, like, they are going a bit funky. I'm not saying they're like in perfect condition. That one I've just cut off because it just went all brown. And then that one, obviously you can see it's got some brown patches, but it's had them for quite a while and it's holding on. So I'm just leaving it. But yeah, you can see there's a tiny bit of like, I don't know if it's variegation or what, but that's what made me get like this particular one when I was choosing, because I thought that would be cool. But if you look down here, can you see? Maybe? Yes, here. You can see there is a new leaf on the way. Also, look at the backs of these leaves. They are so cool. The dark veins. Yeah, so putting out a new leaf down there. It's only tiny, and actually this one seems to be going quite slowly. I'll give it water and see if that helps. But yeah, that is the second one that is doing pretty well. And then the third one is definitely doing the best. It's this one. Admittedly, it did have more leaves on it than the others from the beginning. So I'm not like saying I did all of this myself. I did not. It had this leaf when I got it. It had this leaf when I got it, and then this one was just coming out when I got it. And I don't think this is like formed properly because it looks like it's just coming out, but I don't think it is. It's not like formed properly at the bottom, so it won't open up. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I'm not doing a very good job talking today. But I think that's just how that leaf's going to be. But I bought these in Devon from a like a big, huge, I don't know what you call it, like garden centre. So it just sells everything. And then I brought it back here in the car, and we stopped off along the way, and I literally had them like in my door pocket because there was nowhere else to put them because we were travelling, so the car was packed. So they didn't have like the easiest journey. They weren't in the post or anything, but it was cold as well because it was December, and obviously I kept having to open my door to get out of the car on all of our stops. So they did get quite a lot of cold air, which I knew wasn't ideal, but there was no other option at that point. So yes, it had that one when I got it, but obviously you can see it's putting out a new leaf, and actually that was nearly at the point of being ready to open. So super excited about that one. I think this is my favourite. I like the silver. I think this is the silver dragon, not 100% because it's not labelled. I mean, literally the labels, they're still in the pot site, so I repotted them into a different mix because it was in that like just stuff that things from garden centres come in, so I wanted to get out of that. So I have, but I just potted it in the same pots because there was not massive root systems. So it literally, yeah, it just says Alocasia, 6 centimetre, $4.49. So who knows what it actually is, but it is pretty. So yeah, that's my very little short video, but I just wanted to let you know how they were getting on. Yeah, really pleased with these. So let's put these down in. Actually, they all need water. Yeah, I'm just gonna water all of them. But yeah, those are my updates on those. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, please hit the like button, and if you like my content, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. It will be much appreciated. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.